YouTube. Now that you saw the intro, I must let you know that in today's video, I will be doing a double story time. Yes, I'm going to be telling two stories in one video. The first story that I will be explaining to you guys is how my younger brother and I got shot at. The second one is going to be how that same brother of mine fell off the top bunk of the bunk bed. But both of these stories take place in the same state but in two cities. This first one that I'm going to tell you about takes place in a section of North Carolina that I primarily grew up in, which is Laurinburg, North Carolina. But just for the record, we are not from North Carolina. Our original home state is right here in Queens. With that being said, after graduating from high school in 2011, May of 2011, we moved back here to Queens that next month. I would say a few months into us living here in Queens, we went back to North Carolina to go visit my mother and my grandmother. So we get to North Carolina, we go see our mother, we hang out, we go see my sister. Oh, I didn't mention this, but the grandmother that I went to go visit in North Carolina now lives up here in Queens. But during the time that she was living in North Carolina, we went to go visit her. And we went to go visit our mother first. And then our mother drove us to our grandmother so we can talk and reminisce and see how she's doing. And after the conversation was done, I immediately went outside because one of my friends, I call him my brother, he's basically my best friend that I grew up with, lived a few blocks away from my grandmother. So my younger brother and I went to go visit him so we can catch up. But normally where my best friend stays, there's a lot of people outside, playing basketball or whatever. But this particular day, it was only one person out. I guess everybody else either went to church or they went somewhere where they couldn't be outside. Well, not outside, but they couldn't be on the block playing basketball. So we took it upon ourselves to go to the park down the block from my best friend's house to talk, chill, catch up. So we're walking down the block to go to the park, and we get to the end of the block, like we're going straight to the park, and we got to make a slight left because there's a bench that we can sit at. But coming from another angle, I don't know if I should say angle, but coming from another way, completely opposite of the way that we were going, was a bunch of guys, and we didn't know what their intentions were, because when we saw them, they were looking at us funny. So we didn't worry about it. We just went straight to the bench, sat down, and we started reminiscing like, oh, how's New York, and all the stuff like that. So we're sitting at this bench. The bench is off to the left, and in between the bench, well, there's a bench over here where we're sitting. When we get there, there's a set of swings, and then to the far right, kind of behind the swings, were bushes. So the people that were walking this way as if they were going home, we noticed that they suddenly make a slight turn into the park, and they make their way to the path where the bushes are. So we're side-eyeing each other like, what are they doing? What are they about to do? Because they were still looking at us as they was creeping to go to the bushes. So they get to the bushes, and we didn't think anything of it. So we still continue talking. 5 seconds in, we hear, like we heard a car go past or something like that. But we looked, there was no cars. So my younger brother was like, oh snap, they got a gun. So the guy with the gun that was behind the bushes jumps out and starts shooting. So we got up immediately and dipped. Like there was a fence behind us. We all hopped the fence. Thank God it was like broken to where the fence was leaning down, so we don't have to really climb up to go over it. We can just jump over it. And mind you, I had boots on. I think my brother did too, but I wasn't too sure. I didn't check his footwear because they were shooting and we were just trying to get away. So after I put my feet on the ground, my brother's already in the middle of the field, just booking it. So I'm like, damn, I gotta catch up with him. I look back, my best friend falls and he flips. So they got up. The friends went one way. My brother and I went another, and we went back to my grandmother's house. I get back to my grandmother's house, and I find out that my best friend was grazed by a shot. And the reason why they started shooting was because my best friend was in the gang. He was a Crip, and the guys that were shooting at him were Bloods. So we went back to the house and we tried to, not gonna say we tried, but we didn't say anything about it. So we end up going to Walmart because by the time we got back to the house, my other brother and my sister were there. And my mom decided that we're gonna take a group picture along with my nephews. I'll either put it up in the video somehow, or I'll just show you from the phone, or I'll just show you both. That way you can see it, and if you can't see it, I'll try to fit it in here. But if not, I'll just try my best to show you from the phone. So my sister, my two brothers, my mom, and two of my nephews, we all go to Walmart, and where we still didn't bring it up. So we go to Walmart and we're in the parking lot. My older brother is like, "Yo, why are y'all breathing so hard? What happened?" He's like, "We don't breathe, like we're breathing hard as hell because we just got finished running and it was calming down when we got in the car." So when we was getting out the car to go take this picture, it was like, "Yo, we just got shot at." He was like, "What? How come no one told me?" And that's what my older brother did. When we told our mom, she completely flipped out. But we was like, "Don't worry, we're here, we're good." It was just surprising that we didn't say anything to him about it. So we get to Walmart, and let me see if I can pull up the picture. So we get to Walmart, and we go to the section where we can take pictures. And this is the picture that we took on the day that we got shot at. If you can't see it clearly, the guy in the red hoodie is the younger brother. Me, I'm off to the far. Well, okay, so the guy in the red hoodie is the younger brother that that I was talking about. The one in the middle is my older brother, and of course I'm next to him. And then the two women sitting down like under us is my mom, which is in the white, and my sister, which is in the black. So yeah, that's the story of how we got shot at. The second story is the second story is how my brother fell off the top bunk of the bunk bed. And this story takes place in Marston, North Carolina. And we lived in a trailer at this time. And just a little backstory, my brother and I grew up sharing beds and rooms, except a couple times when we lived in houses where we had our own rooms and our own beds, but we primarily grew up to sharing beds. So this time we had bunk beds in a trailer that shook every time we walk or something like that. So this particular one of the days, all right, so my brother slept on the top bunk and I slept on the bottom. But the top bunk had a bar that'll protect you from falling that stood right next to the ladder. He never moved it until this particular day. He goes to take it off, and I'm like, dude, what do you, because I walked in and I saw him as he was taking it off. I was like, dude, what are you doing? That's going to protect you from falling. And he was like, I don't really need it because I'm good. I know how to keep my balance. And he just takes the part and throws it in the corner. So later on, we get ready to go to bed because we got to go to school the next day. And he climbs up the ladder, gets in bed, and he, like 5 minutes after he did that, he goes to sleep. I'm still up, but I'm about to go to sleep, and I'm so close to the light switch that I can just put my arm out and cut the light off. So I did just that, and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. 5 minutes after I get ready to go to sleep, I hear a loud bang, but it's in the room. So I put my arm back out to cut the light on, and my brother is laying on the floor asleep, and he didn't get up at all. So now I'm up. I already have to use the bathroom, so this would be the perfect excuse to leave the room. So I get up, and thank God that the door didn't hit his head. So there was enough space between the top of his head and the door. That way the door doesn't hit him. So I get up and I squeeze through the door to get out to go to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom. I start dying immediately. I was laughing so hard that I never thought I'd see slobber on the sink counter, because that's how funny it was. So after I'm done using the bathroom and laughing my behind off, I go back to the room and I slowly hit the door to let it open. That way I can slide through without the door hitting him again. And then I didn't wake him up, I just left him there. So I get back in bed, cut the light off, and I went to sleep. The next morning he was still there. So I just got up, did the same thing I did the night before, slid past him, opened the door and got out and went straight to the kitchen because my mom was in the kitchen cooking, because she gets up before us. So I'm in there eating, and my brother gets up finally. He comes in the kitchen and he's like, what happened to me? How did I get on the floor? And how come nobody told me to not, like, how come no one woke me up and told me to get on the bed? And I was like, dude, you took the piece that protected you from falling off. And you know how you like to start rolling, because we don't like staying in one position all night when we're sleeping, because we try to stay comfortable. So my mom found out about it and she started dying immediately. From that day on, he never took that piece off. Those are my 2 stories for today. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you are new and you're viewing this, or you are a returning person and have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on so that when I drop videos, you'll be the first to know. And comment down below what you would want me to do on this channel. Any songs you want me to react to, any compilations, or probably any more story times like this. That's it. Please continue to spread peace, love, and positivity, because life is too short for any and all negativity. Love you guys. Stay up. I'll see you in the next video.